waypoint is 110 feet. A 220 being a full pull. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, your first puller, Mr. Jaden Sloan. He come up with a 171.54. He is.
Oh, we got green flag, green light. Here we go. .173.46, good enough. Alex Butcher headed to the second round.
Comes up with a good strong pull, 174.59. He's your second. Mike Siegel on a John Deere.
I love it when it's close. 173.41. That won't quite get it done today. Ryan.
All right, Nick Fortune on Minneapolis Grueling right here. Taking next starting off the next bracket right here. There we go. Even right here. Nick plays down 171. We'll see what happens when L.W. Foster brings it to the line on the farm ball. We'll see who moves on to the next round.
There, 169.33. He was looking for 171, sending Nick Fortune into round 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the flag's green, the sled's green, the tractor's green. Let's see what he can do. Off to the races we go. the youth to still be there than what you're willing to pay to get off the podium there. So keep digging.
All right, here we go. Green flag, green sled, red tractor. He said, if you want me to make the longest pull of the day, just tell me. 179.9. There he is. Fellow. One more time, if you want me to make the longest pull of the day, just tell me. 181.08. Ruben, moving on to round.
All right, off to the races. Let's see what happens next. Longest pull of the day. There's the mountain lion, Andy Bird.
Track is clearing off, and once again, all it takes is to make the longest pull of the day. Let's see what you got, Joe McIntyre. So close. That bull 184.62. Unfortunately, he was looking for...
All right, here we are. On the case. Kevin Long on the case. Bird tractor here. See what he can do. he will be disqualified. Very good sport. He shut the tractor down. Yep, that's right. We'll see. It's just right around the corner. We'll see what happens. Here we go. We're off to the races with Daniel Buckley on the John Deere A.
.71.20. That's the distance you've got to beat, Karen, if you're going to move on to round. Just what we figured, 189.59. Karen Tice heading to round two. That track. .21, almost out of the building.
Flag at the end of the track. Here we are, off to the races again. There you go, a 184.62, 184.62, not quite good enough. He was not.
Green everywhere, as Darrell Waltrip used to say, let's go, boogity, boogity, boogity. 169.57 is your distance. That's what Stephen Quinton told. Pardon me.
There you go. Stephen had a 184.72. It's good enough. He's moving on to the next round. Good pull there.
189.79. That's pretty tough. But I don't, actually it is. There's something to it. The ladies are in the house today and a new longest pull of the day, 195. All right, next competitor's up, Jack DePew. He's here all the way from New York, getting ready to do a little tractor pull in Chatham, Virginia. Let's see what you have. Here we go. Everything's green. Mike Yealy, what can Indiana do? .39. That farmall don't just look good, it pulls strong. Moving on to the... All right, then Oliver's ready to go. Hooked up from Indiana, Jason Hoodoo. Here we go, tractor pulling in Chatham at its finest.
Jason with a strong run,
McKenzie, 192.49. Moving on to round two. I think.
All right, on the hook, Mark, coming to us out of Pennsylvania on an Oliver 77, all's ready to go. Let's see what he can do. He better do it good because he's pulling against a young lady. The ladies have been strong today. Mark, you better make it good. Laying down a very respectable 189.1. We'll see shortly whether it's good enough.
Green flag, green lights, here we go. Oh, so close. All right, here we go. Whitney Brooks, let's see what you're made of. Whitney Brooks, Don Wright. That's what you're going to be looking for on the side. I think I said earlier that's the ugliest sound in Chatham when the horn blows past the halfway point. Unfortunately, that is a DQ sending Whitney Brooks on into round. Here we go, Tommy Agee. He's put a lot of work into this event. We want to give him a big hand. But now let's see what happens when he goes tractor pulling. Like I said, the ugliest chant sound in Chatham, the horn blowing past the halfway point.
another good-looking run. He will move on to the second round, 189.49. And the C-Class here on the tractor, he calls Bear Force.
He's going to be tough to beat, Samantha Kinsey. We believe in you. 190. She did some wheeling there to get 178.18. Not quite good enough to move to the second round, but also
will be chasing a 193.
all green. Let's see what you got, Brian. 193.72 is what you're looking for. Here we come, 199.48. Great pull, Brian. The tractor pulling is getting better and better all the time. lights, green flag, let's go. See what you got. Looking for 198. All right, not quite 50 feet, so he's going to back. Terry Purdue moves on. No worries. The time.
I'll be in touch with you about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, a 209.31. There's your longest pull of the day. That's going to be hard to beat. He's starting off his round there.
Distance of a full pull. Olde Simpkins pulled so far, we had to make an adjustment. Full pull is now 205 feet. 205 is a full pull. That was a tough pairing. Dale Buckley with 198 feet, not quite good enough to move on. Olde Simpkins was 209.
All right, David Jones taking a track here. Let's see what he's got. David pulling down a 201.54. Good strong run there. Followed up.
Flags green, lights green, kind of a green tractor. Here we go. It's a full pull. Brad, I think what you were seeing back there was confidence. He was ready to go.
That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you lay down a good run here. We'll see what Warren held on the Oliver 88. We'll see what kind of run he can lay down.
77 out of Maryland. How far will he go? But not.
Karen Tice. Will you look over here at the announcer stand, please? Karen Tice. Give me 1 second. I'm going to talk to you after this tractor goes by. Right here, we've got Ray on the cock shut. Laying down a line there. We'll see what he's got. Right there, put your hands together for me. My beautiful run, a 2:04.49. Karen?
All right, here we go. Green light, green flag. Bobby Sloan, you need a full pull. Investment advice I'd like you to come talk to me about after this pull. Great.
Gentlemen, a 199.77, a 199.77, very strong run.
Well, it ain't just paid 203.75. Steve Raymond. close. Ruben Yell had a pull of 198.69. That pull came in at 198.5.
All right, on the farm all 560. Let's see what Richard can do. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, 208.48. That's a full pull right there. Get your hands together for the man right there, Mr. Richard, pulling it out of the house.
All right, DJ's looking for a full pull. Round two for Richard McIntyre. That pull was 188.9.
All right, Steve with a 195.25. They keep putting down good runs here lately.
One day.
I was going to do a calendar on the load.
Flames are flying. 195.84. Ron C's. Good pull. All right, Danny Ferguson, it's all green. Let's get them going. Southwest Virginia Antique Tractor Pulling Association members, go see your president. He'll tell you how to tune them up. Danny Ferguson is a full pull. Figure out how to get the gas pump dial to go up that slow. 196.87. Good pull, Samantha Kinsey.
All right, here we go. Grace, see what she can do with Samantha. Y'all give her a big hand here as she takes to the track. For a 197.07. Grace Buckley moving on to round two. What a great show there. That's what we all came out to see. With one person. This year it's been two on it the whole time. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Well, not just that, but it was one person, two tracks.
Laying down a one.
I'm sorry, 202.77. Heading to the second round, John Chatham.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the sled's green, the flag's green. It's all up to Mike. Let's see what he's got. A 200.95, good solid run there. We'll see if it's good enough for him to move on to the second round.
2.28. That's an almost, folks, 200.95 since Mike Hitchens into round 2. All righty, all's green. Alex Butcher, what do you have? He was almost all the way. What that means is our fall. We're getting ready to find out who's the last in, Tyler Lester or Alex Butcher.
Not quite good enough. Good, strong. First tractor taking the track here. Alex coming out of Pennsylvania home the John Deere Jeep. Let's see what kind of run he can lay down here this afternoon. Lays down on 188.46. Near the break, they added weight to the sled, but they deal with this truck.
Here we go. Tractor pulling in Chatham, looking for 188.47. Quite there, 186.39. We now have.
All right, we've got green on the sled. We've got a green flag. It's off to the races. Let's see what Nick can do right here today. See what kind of line he can lay down.
like a driver we talked about earlier today. He's looking confident. He's looking ready. Track's ready. Let's see what you got. What you've got is a ticket to round 3, 192.49, less than a foot. I don't know how many times.
Here we go. Let's see what Ruben's going to lay down a good run here. Let's see what he comes up with. Ruben raised down a very solid 195.15. 195.15's all up to.
All right, it's all green with the red tractor. He's looking for 195.15 or better. Plenty of power, but couldn't quite grip it. 193.03. Ruben Young heading to round 3.
Laid down by Larry Gray. It's all up to
6-4. I want y'all to know that wasn't the driver. We're going to back it up and start it over again. Here we go, that Minneapolis bowling winding up. 183.65 she's looking for. Can't stop her, 201.49. Karen Tice going on to round 3 despite whatever. All right, here we go. Robert Trowbridge out of Michigan on the farm off.
All right, Robert laying down a 188.8. 188.8 up to Stephen now on the mobile view.
Lights green and the flag is green. Stephen Quintel on the Minneapolis mowing. Here we go. I don't know how far he could have gone, but he went far enough. 189.44. Stephen Quintel Jr. from Massachusetts.
All right, it's all up to Sarah. Let's see what she can do with her case. Sarah lays down a 191.26. She's the first of her pair there, 191.26. We'll see if it's good enough for her to move.
Mike Yaley, Farmall, 560 from Indiana. Here we go. Good enough for round three, 192.10. Mike Yaley moving on.
All right, if the slid's green, it's all up to JJ. Let's see what kind of run he can rate down with his John Deere Jeep. All right, JJ laying down a 190.92. 190.92.
All righty, he's hooked up. Here he goes. JJ Kinsey, you're headed to round three. That pull, 188.85. JJ, 190.92.
All right, she's off off to the races. Y'all hold on, see what happens next. Coming up with 184.77. Is it good enough? We'll know shortly. Next on the hook.
All right, Greg Grueling getting ready to roll. He's looking to take his John Deere G at least 184.77. Here we go. Good enough. Headed to round 3, Greg Grueling out of Pennsylvania. Working.
It's all up to Lucas. Let's see what he can do right here on the John Deere.
Things are getting ready to turn green. We got a green flag, green lights. Brian Rutraw, go, go, go. Brian, on to round 3, 195.05. Brian Rutraw heading to...
Everything's green, it's all up to 10.
.26. Olde Simpkins, the most popular driver, and if you remember in round 1, flags green when you're ready. 192.39. Moving on, Olde Simpkins, Antique Tractor Pulling's most popular driver. 192.
Got the track clean, the sled's green. We're ready to go. Josh laying down the first of this pair here. See what he comes away with. Laying down a 2:02.52. Really strong run there. Gonna give Warren Townsend a real workout to get up there with him.
Bragging rights. Warren Townsend up next. He's looking to beat Josh Blackburn in a distance of 2:02.52. The word of the day is close, 2:01.39. We told you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the sled's green, the track's clear, the flag's green. It's hauled up to Bobby. Let's see what he's got. Tractor pull, ladies and gentlemen, a 2:08.18 pull for Bobby. That's how it's done right there.
Flags are green, lights are green. Steve Raymond is on the way. Remember the word of the day, folks. Close, 2:04.25. If he could have gone 8 more inches, we would have had a pull-off. But
All right, off to the races we go. Ruben on his Farm Mall 400. Let's see what kind of line he can lay down. Ruben laid down a 189, but they said he blew the horn after the halfway, so he is DQ'd.
man says, who needs to go fast? 188.95. Strong pull. Moving on to round 3.
All 560. The track's clear, the flags are green, it's all up to him. He will be followed up by Danny Ferguson. Let's see what they've got here today. Unfortunately, that's the end of his run here today. Great, solid competitor all day long. Hate to see it end like that.
All right, Danny Ferguson, he's all green, even though he's all red all the time. He's got to make it at least halfway and not blow that horn after he does. He said, I might not have to, but watch this. 199.48. Danny Ferguson advancing to round.
I don't know how 2 of them gonna get in there. Come on. All right, y'all set up and pay attention. Grace Buckley making her run here in round number 2. With a 197.85. Y'all give her a big hand. What a great looking run there.
Wilson or Pennsylvania moving on. Everything's green. Here we go. Next stop, round 3. John Hoda moving on, 202.52. That's just a little bit better than Grace's.
All right, guys, Mike Hitchens on this John Deere Jeep. Always laying down a good run. Y'all check him out here tonight. How you do it, ladies and gentlemen? A 209.21, a full pull there for Mike Hitchens. It's all up to Alex now on his Oliver.
Kitchen's final driver into round 3. 16 left to go for the money.
All right, your first one on the track, Alex Butcher on the John Deere G. Let's see what he's got. All right, Alex laying down a 188.41. 188.41. We'll see.
All right, folks, here we go. Green light, green flag. Earl Griffith here from Michigan. He's got a Cox Chuck 40 looking for 188 and 41.
All of these guys in this go-round have been strong all day long. I'm sure they'll keep it up all afternoon.
There's your answer, folks. Earl Griffiths, the first driver into the Elite 8, 193.9.
Well, she keeps him in line as long as she can see, and the rest of the time she ain't real sure about. All right, Ruben laying down a 179.11, 179.11. Our next competitor of the pair, Karen.
For Coach looking on, we're ready to roll. See if we can make it at least 179.11. Not quite. 171.69. Ruben Yount, Farmall MTA heading on. Congratulations, Ruben.
maidens down to 178.43. 178.43. We'll know shortly.
Louisiana driver with the flames on the hood is getting ready to go. He's looking to be 178.43.
With a 181.818, good enough to move on. He's moving along.
Here he is, hooked up, rolling, looking to join the Elite Eight, J.J. Kinsey. .84. It is indeed a strong pull, JJ.
What Greg can do here this afternoon.
I'd say there's a lot more money in the red one than the green one.
Greg will be moving ahead.
All clear, Brian Rutroff. Here we go, looking to advance. Strong indeed, 194.41. Quick glance tells me that's the what. There was a fella earlier today who, had he been willing to drop a $100 bill in front of my feet, would no longer be the world champion of antique tractor pulling.
Here we go, looking low and see what he can do with Brian's run of 194.41. Both of them been strong all day. We're going to know very shortly which one's moving to the next go round. All right, Olde with a 174.34. Good, solid try there. Left plenty of room. Brian Rutroff will move on to the last one.
178.87. That's what Bobby Sloan is going to be looking to beat. You know, folks, this fine young lady up here told me a while ago her two favorite tractor pullers were Josh Blackburn and Bobby.
Now, he is chasing that 178.87 to see if he can move into the next round. .56 is what we had on him. Big shout. Let's see what he can do with it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Richard had a good strong run going there. Unfortunately, he's a little bit too fast after the halfway cone, so when you on this farm all in, no free ride here. He's got to get at least halfway legally. Well, see what he can do. Last time he was in the same boat, but he laid out a good run. We'll watch him go down the track this time as well. With a 183.25, he'll move on to the next go round. Coming up next,
Disappointing. Unfortunately, the horn blew past the halfway point. That is a no pull. He did go 157.72. All right, here we go. Final puller in this round, Mike Hitchens. Because he could, 194.26. Mike Hitchens rounds out the round of 8. Earl Griffiths, Ruben Young. straight, underway, green flag, green lights, Earl Griffiths at the wheel. Here we go. .83.93, good pull. Earlier today, all right, to add to the confusion, I was right the first time. That's what I try to tell my wife and never get by with it.
Hey, the action's on the track. Ruben coming out of Kentucky on his farm mall MTA. Looking to see who can run down Earl. Let's see where we go from here. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. What a run. Ruben laid down a 194.51. He's moving on to the Final Four. That's what you're going to be looking to be, 191.31. All right, ladies and gentlemen, showtime. Greg on the hook here. He's coming down the track. Let's see where it happens next. With a 193.48, moving on to the Final Four. Put your hands together for him. Give him a big...
Folks, in life, you're supposed to make it easy on your friends. Brian Rutraw.
I could keep up with you, I'm pretty sure, from what your earlier figures was, but that's all right. I'm going to keep landscaping. A few inches. What a fabulous run, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you...
Ferguson 183.05. There is one spot left in the Final Four. Frankie tomorrow morning.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your last puller of the final 8. Mike Hitchens on the John Deere Jeep. Been strong all day. He's chasing 183.05. Lay down my name. There it is, moving on to the final 4 with 193. He is paired up with Greg Rimley, so we'll see how it shakes out here. Ruben is the one lone farm mile in the final 4. Let's see how long he can last. All right, Ruben lays down a 189.15. 189.15. It's all up to Greg now. We'll see what happens.
.61. There he is advancing on to the next round. My understanding is the 2 winners go up against the loser of these 2 pools go. We got the fan club going over here now. What a run by Bobby. 198.93. Mike's got his work cut out. We're going to know soon enough. Mike Hitchens hooked up, ready to go. Track is clear. Flag is green. We are on the way.
Mike chasing that 198.93. Laid down by Bobby earlier.
There he is, 199.52. Advancing on to the finals, Mike Hitchens.
Right here he is. Greg Grueling out on the John Deere Jeep. Put your hands together for him, a 196.67. What a great run there, what a great run. It's all up to Mike now. We'll watch his run and see how it all shakes out.
We're going to know it in a minute. Greg Grueling, Mike Hitchens. The distance to beat, 196.67. Give him the big one, 202.77. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion tonight, Greg Grueling, taking on the big money, going back to Pennsylvania. I was wrong. What am I saying? I can't read. I can't count. That was a winning tractor, 202.77. Mike Hitchens, I am sorry for getting the most important thing of the day wrong. Don't cut my pay.
You're out of here, Charlie. You're not going to be back tomorrow. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for sticking with us. It's been an absolute fabulous day. Please, I was reminded by the building officials here, and when they pass out those bands, please wear those bands. It makes it a lot easier for you.